We do offer you praise for your goodness and for your mercy. He's still good. He's still God. ESV version, Psalm 11. In the Lord I take refuge. How can you say to my soul, flee like a bird to your mountain? For behold, the wicked bend the bow. They have fitted their arrow to the string to shoot in the dark at the upright in heart. If the foundations are destroyed, what can the righteous do? Well, the Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord's throne is in heaven. His eyes see. His eyelids test the children of man. The Lord tests the righteous, but his soul hates the wicked and the one who loves violence. Let him rain coals on the wicked, fire and sulfur, and a scorching wind shall be the portion of their cup. For the Lord is righteous. He loves righteous deeds. The upright shall behold his face. Hold on. That's enough preaching. And I want to talk about, I don't have a subject. I need to talk about Psalm 11. Thank you, ushers. Give the Lord a hand of praise. Amen. Let me say, the book of Psalms was the hymn book of the Hebrew people. It reflects every mood of human experiences. You will find joy in the book of Psalms. You will find sorrow in the book of Psalms. You will find the matter of how to deal with your sins in the book of Psalms. The word psalm comes from a Greek word that means a poem sung to musical accompaniment. In our lesson today, Psalm 11 is a song of an expression of confident trust in Yahweh in opposition to the pessimistic advice given to David. Psalm 11 is an antidote for every gloomy circumstance. It is the antidote for dark days. I am in no certain terms a scientist to even explain where we are today as a world. I am no expert, but I know my God. I am am no expert at life nor law, but I know my God. I am no expert of what's to come, but I know God. I am no expert as to what has been or what will be, but I do know who God is. And one thing I do know is, according to David in this psalm, in verse 1, I do not have to flee my circumstance when I can just trust in my Savior. Proverbs 3 and 5 tells us to trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not to thine own understanding, but in all thy ways we ought to acknowledge him and let him do the directing of the pathway. The psalmist must have made a decision while he was in the face of an imminent and serious crisis. The question of the text is the same question for you today. Will he stand his ground, trusting in God, or will he escape and hide as he has been advised? You got to know some advice that you need to listen to. And then there's some advice you need to ignore. He is told to flee, to leave in this psalm because the attackers are right now, in verse 2, bending their bows and stringing their arrows to kill him. His enemies plan an ambush to secretly shoot him from the shadows and catch him unaware at night. And according to verse 3, society is on the verge of collapse. Verse 3 will have you asking, where is God when the foundations are crumbling? And see, you got to be careful when you're dealing with crises, because you can't see Christ as you desire doesn't mean he is not in existence. See, you have to understand that these trying times come to shake us up and to wake us up and to test our faith. But if you're not careful, the atheists and those who are borderline atheists will come along and begin to try to ask questions that you don't have the answer to. And here is what I understand. If you don't have the answer, you just simply don't have the answer. You can hear people say in times like these, where's your God now? Well, God is now where he was then. Situations don't change who he is. He's still God. He was God, and he will forever be God. And so the text of verse 4 says that when the foundations of verse 3 are shifting, are being destroyed, verse 4 says God is then where he always was. He is in his holy temple. And so this psalm should be a model for our lives. We got to learn how to trust God even when life becomes unglued. He never said that the way would be easy, but he said he would be with us. He never said that every day would be sunny, but he said that he would be with us. Aren't you glad you got a God that won't leave you, won't walk out on you, won't forsake you, but he will be there with you until the very end? Are you listening to me preach this morning? Or are you doing other things? You got to know that we as the body of Christ got to stand even when it seems like life is falling apart. We still got to stand up for who we believe. And if you try try to date this song. There is a little difficulty in dating this song. It is a song of David, and it actually fits the time in his life when he was fleeing from angry Saul. He was fleeing from Saul, and Saul was out to kill David, but Saul couldn't kill David. Not only did David have the favor of God, and because of the favor of God, Saul's own son, Jonathan, became friends with David and would give David his daddy's plan so that David could escape the wrath of Saul. See, when God got his hand on you, when God got you protected, God will lead you in the path of righteousness. And he's not doing it for your sake, but he's doing it for his name's sake. I told a preacher a few days ago, I believe God will take care of us, and he got to do it for his name's sake. David's early life was in three parts, as I mentioned before. His early life was in three parts. He lived in the country, he lived in the court, and he lived in the cave. It was in the country David learned worship. He learned how to love God. It was in the court that David learned wisdom, and it was in the cave that David learned warfare. He learned how to be a soldier. So again, in this psalm, David answers those who tell him to flee. They're telling him to flee for fear of the wicked, assuring them that the Lord is in control. That is what David is saying to them. The Lord is in control. And if you don't get anything else that I say, the Lord is in control. In God, I put my trust. I will not be afraid. What can man do to me? According to Psalm 56 and 11. So the question of the text still need to be examined. If the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? Well, don't be in denial. The foundations are really shifted. The foundations are being destroyed. I see where we are now as an attack against the church, because every church cannot stand to be closed for weeks and months at a time. And the worst thing you can do for some people is make missing church convenient. Because some don't want to come anyway. So it's easy to stay at home and go to Bedside Baptist and Pillar Pentecostal. But some of us who are desperately sold out to God, it is an injustice for us to be at home on Sunday morning when the word of God is going forth. I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord. In his house there is joy. In his house there is love. In his house there is peace. If I can just get to where the word is, it seems like my week is a better week. But if I'm away from the word, I get weak, W-E-A-K. But if I can just get to the worship place where I can get a word from the Lord, everything seems to me will be all right. Churches have lost their field in communities, and believers are now doing all sorts of things that don't reflect the fact that we are children of the Most High God. Let me say this, sisters and brothers, you can't escape problems. You can't escape life. Some things you just got to go through. And here is what I like about God. Even when he allows us to go through, he don't leave us while we're going through. I said, even while we're going through, he don't leave us to go through alone. He goes through with us. So that when glory time comes, he will receive glory through us. And he gives us his righteousness because there is none in us. So you ought to thank God and clap your hand and tell God that you thank him that even though you go through, you don't go through by yourself. He's going through it with you. Psalm 11 is best understood The psalmist faces significant trouble from violent enemies.
All right.
But he expresses utter trust in God to protect him.
All right.
Even though his trusted advisors are encouraging him to flee, he don't listen to them. Stop expecting fruit from fruitless trees. That's why some of our lives are empty and incomplete, because we fill it with so much negativity. People are envious and jealous of material things that they shouldn't be. Because the only thing you have to do or to have to get something material is good credit or some money. And sometimes you don't need neither. You have what they call favor. I wish I had helped you with me. And when you have the favor of God will get you in closed doors. The favor of God will open up windows. The favor of God will get you what money cannot get you, what good looks cannot get you, what credit cannot buy you. When you have the favor of God, anybody here thank God that you are favored by God and you are living in the increase? When you didn't have it, God still made a way. When you said you couldn't get it, God still made a way. You driving cars because of favor. You living in houses because of favor. Thank God for the favor that's on your life. That advice is to flee like a bird to your mountain. When a bird is threatened, it does not stand and fight, but quickly flies away from danger to find safe ground. They encourage David. David, seek refuge in your mountain. You see it in the text. See, they tell him that because a mountain provides a good place of defense. But David knows he's secure, not in a fortress, but he is secure in God. What a friend we have in Jesus. All of our sins and grief to bear. What a privilege it is to carry everything to God in prayer. Oh, I'm leaning and depending on Him because I am secure in God. You got to have confidence in Him. Even when you don't see the way, you know that the way is already made. You got to have the same confidence that David had. He had confidence that forbids him to take flight. You can't run from trouble, and you can't hide from trouble. Every now and then you got to do what Moses told the children of Israel. Yes, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. I wish I had all the answers, but I don't have any answers. But what I will do is I'll stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. Yes, because of what it looked like. His advisors told him, David, you need to leave Jerusalem and go for shelter in the mountain. They wanted him to go to what they assumed was a safe place. Well, But David said, in the Lord put I my trust. How say ye to my soul, flee like a bird to your mountain. In other words, David said, he's the same God over there as he is over here. He's the same God that protected me over yonder as he will protect me over here. He's the same God of 2019 as he was in 2018. And he's the same God in 2020. I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I'm glad I know who holds tomorrow. Oh, yes, my Lord. I don't know what's up ahead, but I got confidence that help me to focus on my Father and not focus on my foes. Perhaps like David, you got some people in your ear that's feeding you negativity, thinking that God is boxed in. But I'm glad God is not boxed in. I'm so glad God is not bound in geographical location. I'm glad he's the same God yesterday and today and forevermore. Heaven and earth shall pass away. He's the same God. Aren't you glad about it? You got to remind yourself when it seems dark, he's the same God. When the way seems a bit gloomy, he's the same God. He is God. Yes, he is. What I like about God, he don't need any help in being who he is. He's God all by himself. When he put you to bed at night, he don't need any help. He don't need any assistance. When he put you to bed at night, while you slumber and sleep, he don't need no help. No. While you're sleeping, he don't need any assistance. He don't have to check in with nobody in the head office. He's the head office all by himself. He don't have to check with a committee. He's a committee all by himself. And I don't know about you, but I'm glad I got a God who don't need any backup. If you call on law enforcement, they need backup. If you call on the Democrats and the Republicans, they need backup. If you call on the Tea Party or any local government, any political office, they need backup. Scientists all over the world are trying to figure out what the cure is for this madness of disease. But I got a God. He specializes in healing all manner of diseases. Hey! He can do what no other power can do. Hey! There's no problem too hard for my God. He's able to carry your load. Aren't you glad that you got a God? He's able to carry your load. And not only is he able to carry the load, but I'm glad he can see what's down the road. I don't know what tomorrow holds. I don't know what it looks like all down the road, but I got a God. Anybody got him? Anybody got him? Anybody got him? Don't you fool me. Do you know it? God, he specializes. When man scratch their head, you know how to do it. You can heal without medication. You can heal myself, thank God. God over there, and you over here, over there. He's Jehovah Jireh, and over here, he's still Jehovah Jireh. Over there, he's Jehovah Rapha, and over here, he's Jehovah Rapha. Over there, he's Jehovah Shalom. And over here, he's Jehovah Shalom. Over there, he's Jehovah Tiskanu. And over here, he's still Jehovah Tiskanu. He's Jehovah Nisi. He's Jehovah Shammah. The Lord is with me. And where I go, and when I was a little boy, they don't sing them songs no more. But that was a song that they used to sing. And if it was ever relevant, it's relevant right now. Take the Lord along with you everywhere you go. You're going to need him everywhere you go. Washington, D.C., they need him. Somewhere in a chemist's lab this morning, they need him. You know the antidote for this old world madness. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face, turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, forgive their sin, and I heal their land. I'm glad I got a God who's my soul healer. I'm glad I signed a contract when I was a little bitty boy, stepped out on God's word, and ever since that day, I've been rising, and I've been falling, I've been losing, I've been gaining, I've been up, and I've been down, but I never lost my faith, and I never lost my praise. I got a made up mind. I'm gonna praise God every chance I get. I'm gonna praise my God till the very end. When you get on, don't worry about me. Turn your praise up. He's worthy. He's worthy. He's worthy. The door of the church is open. If by chance you seem a bit worried, Al told you already, turn it over to Jesus. And he can work it out. Give it to him. He can carry your load. He can see way down the road. I don't know about tomorrow, but I got somebody. I said I got somebody. Well, ain't nobody else around. I got somebody that I'm throwing loving arms around. I got somebody that when I'm down, he know how to pick me up. Can't nobody hold you like it. Can't nobody console you like it. Have you ever been down? I said, have you ever been down? Have you ever been down? Have you ever been down? When you're down, we got a God that's on our side. My There's only